Hello. Amada here. Hakuna Matata. Gotta meet Amada. I am 1 week post-op of the gastric bypass surgery. 1 full week, and I'm feeling good. It's a little chilly today, so I got my pod animal sweatshirt on, and I'm a little late in getting my walk in today. Usually Damon walks with me, my husband, but he's a rider, so he is like in rider mode, and I don't know, I kind of just felt like walking by myself anyway, you know. Oh wow, it's a little cold out here. So wanted to just update you guys. I weighed myself this morning and I was 333 pounds. So that's a whole 10 pounds. And if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, I posted it the first time correctly, and then I thought, for some reason, I thought I had miscalculated and like deleted it, and then I went back and I changed it, and then I went back and I was like, yeah, I lost 10 pounds since surgery day. So 1 full week, I've already lost 10 pounds. And who wouldn't lose 10 pounds if they only ate chicken broth and protein shakes and a sugar-free popsicle every once in a while? Let's see. So today I actually had a doctor's appointment. Look both ways when crossing the street, Amada. I actually had a doctor's appointment with my gynecologist. So if you watched any of my previous videos, you might have remembered me saying that January 31st, I had a full-blown, out of nowhere period that was so heavy. It was scary. I thought I was miscarriaging. I mean, we're at a party trying to have a good time, and my pants were soaked. Thank God they were like a dark blue jean. And of course, I'm too big for anybody else to, you know what, I'm gonna cross the street here because people are gonna look at me and be like, why is this lady talking to her camera? Or maybe she thinks I'm talking to somebody else. I don't know. Who cares? I just want to get out of their way. So, yeah, I'm too big for anybody else, you know. Thank God there was ladies in the house, and they were like, yeah, we got you some pads. Get her a pad. And at that point, I was like, I'm already embarrassed. So just, do you have tissue? Like, just let me get a bathroom tissue. I'll fix it. Whatever. But then my period didn't go away for a whole 4 months. I had to travel to Iran, had like a period, ran out of pads in Iran moment, like, you know, they don't just have like CVS's on the side of the hotel. So I had to wait till I got to the airport and before going to Turkey, because I had to transition, whatever. It was just like a big nightmare. And it exhausted me because I was so tired and just, you know, whatever. So, then my dad was diagnosed with cancer, and I had to go for his surgery. They were going to try to remove part of his lung to get the cancer out. And so I spent all of February with my mom and my dad, which, by the way, update on my dad, he's now has a broken foot because he got up in the middle of the night at the hotel that they were staying at for treatments. They call it the Fisher House. My dad's a Vietnam War vet, and he was did not turn the lights on, and he fell, and he like broke his ankle basically, and his foot was just like weird angle. They took him into surgery immediately. So he's a cast right now, and so that meant that he needs to still also get his radiation and his chemo, but that's a lot, you know. My mom just bought this huge truck, and because my dad loves trucks, and she can't get him up in there. She's 5'3", he's 6'4", well, he's 6'3.5" now, but couldn't get him. There's no way that she can carry him into the truck. Like, he has to be able to get in and out of the truck himself. So she left him at their nursing home hospital section, and now she calls me today, he's got pneumonia. So I don't know what's going on with my dad, other than I'm glad he's at the hospital. I'm glad that they figured that part out, and super glad that she's there with him, and they're taking care of him. And but I might be making another trip home to Florida to see them, because I don't know how serious it is. He's only got a lung and a half, and now he has pneumonia. What the heck is he supposed to do? I don't know. So let's see. And then, so I don't know if I'm going back to Florida in May, for the month of May. Like I said, I'm a tour guide, so a lot of my shifts can get covered. Thankfully, you know, I don't sit behind a desk other than my own entrepreneurial desk, where I'm off writing press releases and off writing scripts and doing other things that I have from my online business. But let's see. And then, so today we had the a visit with the gynecology office to find out what's going on. So she had already sort of checked me out with like a pap smear, but then we had the ultrasound was scheduled for today. So 1 full week away from my surgery date, and it's still like a little hard for me to get in and up and down, but I'm doing a lot better than I was. So they did the ultrasound, and it looked okay. Then I met with her, and what she's decided to give me was, oh, look at this beautiful dog. Look at the pretty doggy. Hi, pretty doggy. Did you guys see that? Oh, I love dogs. I want one so bad. I have to move if I want to get a dog. So, let's see. So yeah, the plan was that she'd given me progesterone pills to balance out my hormones. And then she said the suggestion would be to basically replace the IUD I have, which was a Paragard, with an IUD that has progesterone in it. So I think it's called like Lalaka or something like that. It starts with an L. If y'all really want to know, I'll post in the comments. But basically it's a hormone thing. And what will happen is it'll make my periods lighter. And that makes me happy, because I'm hoping to be more active. So, you know, that'll be great, because then I can exercise and do things with my husband and not be like concerned about when the lady friend was in a visit. Okay, so, but let me just explain, if any ladies have ever had an IUD. Basically, it goes right up in your cervix. You hardly ever feel it, except that first day that they put that shit in you. And oh my gosh, it hurts. It doesn't hurt taking it out. It just, there's cramping, really bad cramping. Like, you get your pap smear, and then you have some cramping, but the IUD is foreign object, so everything goes to attack it and it cramps. So that's fun. But you see me, I'm out here walking. What I did was, after that, oh, and then I had it scheduled so that I would get my teeth cleaned today. It was just random to have like all these doctor's appointments today, 2 right at Bellevue and then the other one closer to home. But by the time I came back from the hospital, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be comfortable with my stitches, with my being an issue, giving me cramping, bleeding everywhere. It's like, no, I canceled it. I rescheduled it. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a teeth cleaning, so whatever. But yeah, 10 pounds down, and life moves forward. And today I kind of broke diet just a little bit. Supposed to have low sodium broths, but I think it's that comfort, that food comfort thing, you know. And I asked my husband, I said, can I get wonton soup, please? And I was very good. I took all the wontons out and I only ate the broth with a couple of chives in it, and I chewed them very, very slowly. And man, I know it has fat in it and everything, but it was good. That wonton soup from the place around the corner over here is fantastic. I just love the broth. I did put like a couple of red pepper flakes in it, and okay, my taste buds are just a little bit heightened. So, you know, let's go this way. And so I was like, okay, I can't do a lot of vinegar-esque type hot sauces or anything, and just maybe just take it a little bit slower with the hot sauce. But I finished like 2 cups of that broth, and I am trying really hard to get my water in again. And I had a protein shake this morning, so I'm supposed to try to get 2 to 3 protein shakes in a day, and my water and my exercise. And I'm just so thankful that right now I have the ability to make my own hours and, you know, work, that I took time off from work. I was looking forward to going back to work next weekend. So, which, if you guys don't know, I'm a tour guide. I walk for a living, so. The other day, it's Monday, yeah, yesterday was my best friend's baby's 6-month anniversary, and she is like so precious. She's so adorable. We all went for a walk around the park. There's a local park. There's a couple of local parks nearby me. I live in Queens, which is fantastic if you like to do that kind of stuff. But not so fantastic if you have to get into the city every day for tours. But that's another issue, whatever. And we all went for a walk around the park, and that was the longest I'd walked, because it was almost an hour and 10 minutes of walking. We did stop for like a little 5-minute break, and I just gotta say, like, I'm so blessed to have friends in my life that, you know, have kids and actually like bring me into their lives, you know. I feel like since I don't have kids yet, I'm 35. Yeah, I'll be 36 this year, I think. Yeah, I'll be 36 this year, I think. Or am I gonna be 37? Oh my God, I don't know how old I am. That's sad. Yeah, and so, you know, a couple of our friends have kids, but I've never been one of those people. And like, I'm on a track for having kids later in life, and it's God's plan. I mean, what am I supposed to do? My husband is also a late bloomer, and we both found each other at the perfect moments in our lives, and that's all, you know. So the plan is that this IUD I have is runs good for 3 years. Then we can pop it out because it's going to take me 2 years to lose this weight. And then we can try to have kids. You know, I need like, I think 6 to 8 months after that, right? After the 2 years to balance out all my hormones. And then we can try to have kids after that. So, yeah. So that's our plan. This is where the buses sleep. Hee hee. What else can I share with you? I think you guys basically know my whole life by now. I've like told you so many things. But I'm excited to celebrate every week with my weight loss. I'm tracking things in an app called Bariastic for my protein and my water. It's also connected to MyFitnessPal, which is also connected to my iPhone that's recording my steps. So I'm not really using MyFitnessPal to track my meals, but I am using it to kind of track my weight and as well. Bariastic does that too, but I have a lot of friends that are on MyFitnessPal because back in 2013, December of 2013, I was at my highest weight, which was 430 pounds. I decided to make a difference that New Year's when I couldn't go up the bridge, the ramp for the Brooklyn Bridge. And I had cried because this is a very, very disgusting, sad story. But basically it motivated me to lose weight. And what I did, by the way, when I lost that 100 pounds was I transitioned for about 3 months. If any of you are trying to lose weight and you don't want to do a surgery like this, or even if you want to do a surgery like this, give yourself time to not go on such a strict diet, but give yourself time to transition from what you normally eat to healthier eating. And what I mean by that is like, okay, instead of white rice, brown rice. Instead of eating, the pizza with the crust, cut the crust off, or, try to cut things back a little bit on what you're normally eating, because I feel like the majority of Americans have this issue with food addictions, addictive behavior, numbing the pain, because we always think that we need to be entertained and we need to be, there's like really loud people behind me. And so to make up, for the fact that we're not loved, we numb ourselves out with alcohol or we numb ourselves out with food. And I'm guilty of that too. I mean, damn, I moved to New York 9 years ago and I was here all by myself. There was a guy I was seeing in Florida who had moved up here to be with me. And right when I thought things were getting serious and then he was like super flaky and he was not cut out for being in New York. Such a loser. But basically I then found out he had cheated on me, and all his friends knew about it. Like, they supported him cheating on me before moving up here because they're all assholes too. And then I was like, yeah, okay, get the hell out of my apartment. I'll just move somewhere else and find somewhere else to live. And he drank a lot, and so I picked up the nasty habit of drinking a lot, and then I'd have to eat so that I wouldn't be sick after, and then I'd work late at night, and when I got home, I'd eat at night comfort foods because, you know, I was tired or whatever, but and it was just like this nasty endless cycle. So when I wanted to lose weight, we cut back on the alcohol, basically no alcohol for 90 days. I also did the brown rice, and then I went to like avocados, bananas, like fattier fruits and fattier vegetables, just so I could like get my vegetables and stuff like that. And then I actually got a job working 9 to 5, and so what I would do was I was eating blueberries with oats, you know, the honey, like the, not the honey oats, but like raw oats. I would get those, and when I'd get to work, I'd get coffee, and then with Splenda and cream. I'm sorry, I love my cream. But I would get that, and then I would have the oats with blueberries and like a little honey for breakfast. And then for lunch, I would do salads. And then for dinner, brown rice, avocado, and a little chicken. And what I mean by like a little chicken, I know we're only supposed to eat the palm size amount, but I would eat like 3 pieces of chicken. Like I was stuffing my face. And you know what happened? I lost weight. Even when I was stuffing my face with oats, blueberries, honey, bananas, salads, sometimes the occasional weird sushi deli roll. I don't know if y'all know about that. But I was eating those things and I lost weight. And then around, so that was like January, February, March, and then around April was when a friend of mine introduced me to the Dukan Diet, which then took my avocados and my brown rice away and my blueberries, all the things that I was really enjoying eating, and my honey. But it was a no carb, but all the protein you can eat and all the vegetables you can eat diet. And yogurts, you have to have like low fat, sugar free yogurts and things like that. And what you would do is you would eat protein and yogurts and cheeses, low fat yogurts, protein, one day, and then the next day you can have unlimited salads, not ranch dressing, do not get ranch dressing, totally full of fat, but oil and vinegar or vinaigrette and lemon juice, and you could have cooked vegetables, broccoli. Oh, that was the other thing. I would get a steamer, and when I would do my brown rice, I would actually put a medley of broccoli and cauliflower and steam it at the same time and then mix it in with the rice. So it was just like, oh, it's so delicious, so good. And then I would put some of like the chicken baking juice into the rice just to like give it like some more flavor, some of that fatty juice. And it worked for me, you know. But on the Dukan diet, I lost in 8 months 100 pounds. And what's really silly is we've been a bit consistent with that. Not on the days that we've gone off the diet, occasional Wendy's, occasional dinner out with friends, that kind of thing. But basically the diet after gastric bypass is low fat, you know, sugar-free, proteins, but now it's like less than what you could ever eat before because they shrunk your stomach. So I feel like my life has been building up towards this the last 4 years, 2014, 15, 16, and now 17. Yeah, 3.5 years. It's been building up to it. Got my sippy cup today. Yep. Woo! I've already made it back towards my block. In this whole 25-minute here. I'm going to keep walking a little bit and then turn around. But, all right. So that is my week 1 post-op advice, updates, and, and what I was going to say, when we took the picture in the park, you could see the difference in my stomach. So that was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome to see that. I wasn't looking to see what I looked like, but maybe today when I get home, I should get a picture, right? Got to track this stuff because this is the moments of magic, seeing your body transform. Yep. I hope you guys are awesome. I hope that you rock it out in whatever you're working on. And if you guys have any more questions, feel free to leave me a comment. I'll be happy to answer it. Guys, take care of you. Bye.